Have you ever wondered why some people walk happily down the street without a care in the world, while others have their head down, consumed in their own misery? This has everything to do with choices, the choices they make in their day-to-day lives. Aristotle is probably the most important philosopher of human history. Aristotle's major breakthrough was that all human behavior is purposeful. It is aimed at a goal. Everything that you do for a reason. And he determined that the ultimate reason, the ultimate goal for everyone is the desire to be happy. Unfortunately, circumstances and external events can make life unhappy. But for the most part, people's unhappiness comes from their own decisions. You see, they choose to be unhappy. And each choice, when repeated, becomes a habit. And these habits directly affect the quality of their life. And sometimes the quality of their health, too. But this evening, I will explain 4 habits of unhappy people. Now, I bring these habits to you to help you avoid them and to inspire you to be happy. The first habit of unhappy people is being a perfectionist. Does life have to be perfect before you're happy? If you answered yes to that question, you may never be happy. In life, you're either on your way to a storm, you're in a storm, or you're coming from a storm. Because problems, mistakes, and failures are a part of life, and we all go through them. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you'll become happy. So how does one overcome perfectionism? The first thing you need to realize is that no one is perfect. So cut yourself some slack. And most importantly, don't sweat the small stuff. As the great Zig Ziglar once said, don't let the seed stop you from enjoying the watermelon. The second habit is letting the past dictate their future. Another major cause of people's unhappiness is living in the past and constantly recalling and reliving bad, painful, traumatic memories. But one thing is for sure, you can't change the past. It is what it is. But you can change the way you feel about it. The past should be looked upon, and it should be defined as one thing, a mere learning experience. So forget about what hurt you in the past, but never forget what it taught you. Your time, my time here is limited, and we really only have today. So we need to learn to the best of our ability to forget about the bad past and focus all our energy on the now. In other words, don't let the past ever steal your present. The third habit of the unhappy is holding grudges. I know for myself, it's so easy to allow yourself to hold a grudge against another person. But holding grudges is like letting the other person live rent-free inside your own mind. What most people don't realize about grudges is that they don't destroy the other person's life. They destroy their own life, and they end up hurting themselves more than the other person they're trying to get back at. So how does one let go of holding grudges? It's easier said than done, but forgive, forget, then try to move on with your life. Here's a great quote from Brian Tracy in his book, No Excuses. Never hold grudges. While you're holding a grudge, they're out dancing. The fourth and final habit of the unhappy is engaging in negative self-talk. Do you speak to yourself like a champ, or do you speak to yourself like a chump? Because the way you speak to yourself actually determines and shapes your self-image, your self-identity, and your self-confidence. You need to eliminate your inner critic. You know, all that monkey chatter inside your brain. Things like, I could never do that. I'm not smart enough to get that job. I will always be poor. Lynn would never go for a dude like me. You could be your own best friend or your own worst enemy, because whatever you believe yourself to be will always manifest. So how do you eliminate your negative self-talk? One cool way is to give your inner critic a funny name. Now, lately with the presidential stuff going on, I've been calling my inner critic Little Trump. LT for short. And you know what, Clint? Little Trump was talking to me right before my speech. He was saying, "Hey, Rich, you're going to forget your entire speech. Rich, don't be an idiot. Rich, don't. When I realized Little Trump was talking to me, I said, "Shut up, Little Trump. Not useful. I'm going to rock this speech tonight. I'm going to be fabulous." Seeing the glass as half full is a practice, and it can be learned. But the bottom line, start talking to yourself as you would with someone you love. In conclusion, I will restate the 4 habits of unhappy people so you can avoid them forever. Number 1, stop being a perfectionist. Number 2, stop letting the past dictate your future. Number 3, stop holding grudges. And number 4, stop engaging in negative self-talk. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." Like it or not, but your thoughts determine your life, attitude, future, and most importantly, happiness. So if your number 1 priority in life is to be happy, you must be the cause in the universe, the captain of your ship. You must be in control of your own life. Happy or unhappy, the choice is yours. I know what I'm thinking. This is Toastmaster.